And today, if you're running Meta or Instagram ads and you're not replying to those comments, you could be leaving conversions on the table. What's going on, gang? It's your boy Jerry the Arbiter coming back at you with a brand new video. Here's a question I get asked all the time. Should I be replying to those ad comments? My answer is it's one of the most underrated ways to increase those conversions, build trust, and improve your messaging without spending another penny. Stick around, we're going to get into it today. So guys, here's what we're going to be going through together, step by step. 1. By replying to ad comments is one of the smartest things you can do. 2. Where to actually find all your Facebook and Instagram ad comments. 3. What to say and what not to say when replying. 4. How to manage replies quickly using Meta tools. 5. How and when to turn ad comments off when needed. And 6. How to turn random comments into real-life conversions. So, grab your coffees and grab your hats. It's time to spin up some odd magic. Okay guys, so the first place that we're going to be looking, or the first thing that we're going to be doing is seeing where to go in order to see your ad comments and in order to reply to those ad comments. First, I'm going to go through the quick and easy way, and then I'm going to quickly show you the more annoying way that you have the best understanding as to how to see your ad comments. The best way is to use your Meta Business Suite inbox. Okay, so to find this, you click on the left-hand side here. There is a caveat right now. This may chop and change a little bit depending on how Meta is changing up the user interface. But here, if you go to inbox, or you go to www.business.facebook.com/inbox, that is also the URL which you can use to bring up your comments. And you will see here, these are private messages from Messenger and Instagram. And here on the right-hand side, we have Facebook comments, we have Instagram comments. These are the comments left on our ads, on our posts. Okay, so we need to check in here. You can switch between Facebook comments and Instagram comments. Okay, so really, really important, guys, to check this, right? We've had 401 likes on this particular ad, and we've had 2 comments, 1 share. So the comment here is a spam comment. I'm not quite sure what this person's trying to say. And the second person says how much, right? So this is where we can see, and if you scroll down here on the left-hand side, these are all the different types of content, all the different ads. For example, on this ad, we've got 249 likes and 9 different comments and 1 different share. So it's really important, guys, to go through all of your posts and all of your ads, okay, to see and reply to your comment. Here, you can either delete, hide, or report a comment. I would recommend this if it's offensive or could be deemed as such, then make sure you report it. If just a troll, you can hide those comments. You can choose to reply to them, and we do advocate for that sometimes. It depends on your tone of voice, right? Play into some of these comments a little bit. Have a bit of fun, okay? Comment, and people are very easy to dish out. Do it back. Return the favor, right? Engage with those people. You'll probably find that the trolls won't convert, obviously, but if you're replying and other people can see that you're having fun with it and replying to some of those comments, then that can have a positive effect around brand sentiment. So try a little bit with that. If you don't have time, just hide them. But I would recommend, if there is some fun or trolling you, engage with them, have a bit of fun, poke fun back, and all those kind of things. Obviously, depending on your brand tone of voice, you don't want to do that if you're a very serious bank or something like this, but it can really enhance brand perception and people's love of the brand if they see that you do have a personality, that you do have a tone of voice, and you're engaging with people in the comment section of your ads or your posts. And now there's another section, there's another way that we can see these ad comments. I'm going to go back into the ad manager. What we can do here is we can navigate to a certain ads that we want to see the comments for. If there are certain ads that are running and you want to see those comments, you can click the ad, and here, if you hover over the actual creative, it says open an ad preview. If you click on edit on the ad itself, and then you click on advanced preview, and then we go to share, okay, we can see here, you can see the post, Facebook post with comments and Instagram post with comments. Okay, so if you're only running a few ads, you can go into each ad individually here and ensure that all the comments have been replied to. But the easiest way, my favorite way, like I just showed you, was through the Meta Business Suite inbox, where everything is nicely consolidated. You've got your Facebook comments and your Instagram comments, and we can reply to them nicely. Now, I want to move into a little bit as to why ad comments matter, okay, and why they are important. So I'm going to go into one of our clients' comments, and we're going to have a little look and see what we can see. Okay, so guys, in this particular example, we've got one of the clients that we're working with. They've got 651 likes and 139 comments, right? So really important to go through these, really important to go and reply to some of these. Why do ad comments matter, guys? Well, my answer is that is one of the most underrated ways to increase conversions, build trust, and improve your messaging without spending much money, right? So you're just using the data from your ads to further improve some of your strategy. And ad comments are a good data point to analyze. Something to think about, guys. If somebody is commenting on your ad, they're already in the consideration stage of the customer journey, right? So if you think of the customer journey as a three-pronged approach, we've got the awareness stage, we've got consideration stage, and decision stage. And if somebody has actively typed in a comment, onto your Facebook ad or your Instagram ad, there's a very good likelihood that they're in the consideration stage, okay? Which means they've gone from awareness to consideration and they're considering different options a lot of the time, right? So if you think about it from that journey perspective, we need to try and then guide people in the consideration stage to decision-making stage, right? And this is also why ad comments are so powerful. If somebody's already commenting on your ad, then they're halfway there, right? They're in the consideration stage. And if they're in the consideration stage and they're scrolling and they've paused and they've left a comment, left a question or a thought or maybe some doubt as to why they should use it, that to you should be a buying signal. Okay, that should be to tell you, these are some objections that some people might be having around my product. Here are the questions that people are asking before they want to sign up to my product or service. And why you would reply to that is because you're not only talking to that person, okay, you're not only talking to that one comment. By you replying and leaving a reply, other people can also see your response to that comment, right? So if there's a commonly asked question over and over and over again and you reply to some of those, you'll stop other people from asking those questions because they'll be able to see the answers, okay? So in terms of objection handling, answering solution-based FAQs, okay, these can help other people as well, right? So it's important that if there is some knowledge gap within the ad journey or your customer journey, that somebody else asking a question and you answering that means that other people can also get the information that they might need because they might also be asking the same question, right? So other people that are seeing the thread could also kind of see that answer, right? 3 ways that replying to ad comments can help your business. Those 3 things would be building social proof, building trust, and nudging people further down the customer journey into that decision-making stage. They want to know that you are the right decision, right? From consideration to decision. So answering questions, answering FAQs, answering objections, all help with this. Now, what do comments reveal? Well, comments actually reveal a lot of information that you can use for your business and upgrade your customer journey mapping. Ad comments can actually be a free research conversion tool. Okay, you can gain insights and understanding when somebody leaves a comment. So things like, is there anything unclear about your offer? All these things can remind you, hey, there could be potential gaps that we need to plug here within the conversion journey. And gaining some of these insights can help us identify what needs to happen. So is your offer not clear, for example? What objections are stopping people from buying in the first place? I just write books, fact, not working, waste of time, right? So you can see the website doesn't work, okay? So you can see here some objections as to why they aren't using it, why aren't they signing up? And potentially there could be some technical issues. If you have an onboarding on your website and it's broken, for example, pay attention to your ad comments because it could be that if there aren't any conversions coming in, that something's broken in the ad journey, right? But before we go anywhere else, guys, and you're new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss any more important updates. We are here many times a week to help business owners, online advertisers, digital marketeers get the best from their online advertising, paid media, digital marketing strategies. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. And the third thing is to identify what features people care about the most. If somebody's typing in something as a comment into your ad, then they could potentially be looking for additional information as to how your product or service works, okay? In this particular instance, you know, do you take insurance? This is something that isn't covered in the ad, might not be covered in the landing page. So through this understanding, we can upgrade what we're doing and find out what features people are paying attention to the most, what aspects of your value proposition is incredibly tempting to them, and what could be missing as part of the messaging and communications getting people down that ad journey. Giving you an example now, guys, okay, if somebody mentions in one of your ad comments, is your product waterproof, for example, you know that this is an objection that somebody is looking to find out before purchasing your product. So you could potentially A/B test some of these ads with a different landing page, the opening landing page being 100% waterproof. You're answering the objections in the ad creative and in the landing page so that you're building up all of the knowledge that somebody needs before taking action, and they gain that knowledge so that they can convert, okay? A lot of the objections that we see is around why somebody wouldn't join, sign up, or purchase. So we need to answer some of those objections within our content so we can educate and drive value to that audience. And the final thing, guys, I want to go through some best practices that you can follow for your ads as well. Before I show you where to turn ad comments off, if you're interested in that, stick around. I'm going to just go through some best practices just to finalize some of these concepts and these understandings as to how to manage those ad comments. My best practice advice would be, okay, to check in on the Meta Business Suite inbox at least 3 times a week. Try and do it every single day if you can. The quicker you can respond most of the time, the better. The quicker the nurturing process and conversion can then happen thereafter. And some things that I might recommend, for example, is creating like a Notion doc or a Word doc or something with just some common replies that you typically might repeat over and over again, just so you can go in there, copy and paste, adjust it, personalize it a little bit, change the name, and then you've got those responses, those FAQs in the Notion board or a Word doc, so you can quickly refer and just paste those over. Okay, so in terms of, doing it quickly, there are automations, but these are for DMs and private messages. For ad comments, you don't really have as many automation without building something yourself. Create a FAQ section where you can copy and paste these comments to save you time having to repeat yourself over and over again. Okay guys, and I wanted to show you really quickly, very simple example or demonstration of an engagement bank or engagement phrases that we typically use or that we might typically build for a client. This one is super simple, but allows the client to see how we react and engage with people commenting on our ads. Like I said, you might want to pad this out a bit more. These are really, really simple ones. We have a bunch of different reactions or how we might typically say things. Again, this is very much down to the tone of voice of the business, right? So utilize the tone of voice of the business and then think of fun and cool things to say to people as they're commenting on your ads. And then you can plan them all. If they're commonly used expressions or commonly used things that you do say, make sure that you keep this bank so you can go in, copy and paste, make things nice and easy for yourself. And that means that you're not repeating, you're not typing in the same information, you're not typing in the same comments over and over again, right? And we also have an emoji bank. This is again very into the tone of voice of the business. Once you establish the emojis within the tone of voice of the business, make sure that you also have this stored somewhere so that you have a commonly used emoji bank where you can either react to ad comments or use emojis as comments themselves, okay? Don't forget to have fun with this, guys, okay? Interact with the customers of your business and get those learnings in to further develop how we work, how we can develop our offers, and all those nice things. So hear me comment down below if you got any questions. But some other tips is always thank people, be nice, kill them with kindness. If you don't have time to engage with trolls, like I said, it can be interesting for people to see how you react to trolls. It can add in a sense of personality into your brand character. But if your tone of voice doesn't allow you, or you have quite rigid tone of voice guidelines and you don't have some fun and cheek within your brand personality, then you don't have resources to go and spend time replying to trolls, then just hide the comment. If you have a troll comment there, just hide it. It's not going to affect your business. This person's not going to purchase from you. You can just hide it. It's not going to move the needle. For now, I'm going to go through how you can turn those ad comments off if you need to. Okay, guys, so what you want to do is you want to go to facebook.com and you want to select your client page on the right hand side here. You can see all the profiles if you need. We're going to go on the profile and then we're going to go on the account that this ad manager is connected to. Then we're going to go to here, settings and privacy. We're going to go to settings, the second option here. And here we're going to get brought to this page. And what you want to do is you want to scroll down to followers and public content. And here you can choose who can comment on your ads. What's interesting here is that actually public is the only default option, right? And what it's saying here is that you need to update the privacy on each individual post affecting your account settings. Okay, so here actually they've changed it. So it's just public now. That's a new update, which I wasn't aware of. That's interesting. It's linked to a page, obviously. I think if you were to go to your personal profile, your personal page, under who can comment on your public posts, click on this. It's either public, friends of friends. If you have a page, most of the time it's public and you need to set privacy settings at the post level. But guys, if I'm completely honest, for most brands, it's always better to engage. It's better to engage with these comments. Don't ignore them. Use them to further your business and to further your business learnings and understandings, to guide people down that conversion journey and all those nice things. Comments equal engagement. Not all engagement is good, but engagement can a lot of the time equal performance. So it's worth bearing this in mind in your ad strategy and worth checking in at least 3 times a week, if not daily, on your ad comments to ensure that you're replying to them in a timely manner and gain the benefits of ad comments and doing all the things that we have mentioned today. Thank you so much. And guys, I've had loads and loads of requests for this. I'm building together a really comprehensive ad call for business owners and marketeers who want to do it right. Okay, so if you're interested or you want first access, drop your email in the link down below. So whether you're DIYing your ad yourself or just want to have a better understanding how the best campaigns run behind the scenes, this course will give you all the tools that you need to run successful ads that generate revenue and contribute to the bottom line of your business. And that's it for today, guys. Hopefully that was useful. Hopefully now you have a really good understanding as to why comments are conversion opportunities. Make sure you reply to those comments to boost social proof and trust. Learn from any objections that somebody might be typing into their comments to improve your offer. Make sure you hide those trolls and love your fans. And use the Meta Business Inbox tool to streamline it off. You can catch me on Instagram and X at JerryAdWizard, on LinkedIn at Jerry Griffith, and at Jerry Dreadlocks everywhere else. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate and love every single one of you. If you want to know how to optimize and maximize your meta ads with CVO and ABO, click this video over here when I go through a step-by-step breakdown. If you've got a question, drop it in the comments down below and I'll be happy to answer them. I'm your boy Jerry the Ad Wizard, and wherever you are in the world, I bid you peace and love and a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.